Today, from Seattle, Washington, it's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports.
With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, it's an NFC West battle between the San Francisco 49ers, and they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. And the Seattle Seahawks. Now a play fake here on first down. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete.
Herbert's pass.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
San Francisco.
A look at the numbers for Parker in last week's game. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Herbert's pass intercepted.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. After the interception, here's Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
Dre Greenlaw on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And Olsen over the middle. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, it's Carson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now it's Carson. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
With the handoff to Chris Carson.
The numbers on the ground for Carson last week. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that kind of production.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down. Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Wilson to Metcalf that time. First down, Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup there. 2nd and 3 from the 9.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 9-yard line.
Now it's Wilson. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Again, Wilson. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
23-yard line.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start first and 10. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The safety Jamal Adams able to break that one up.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 16 yards, a first down. Here's Coleman. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
First quarter with the score Seahawks 7, 49ers nothing. Herbert.
This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
To Curtis Samuel.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incomplete.
After reviewing the play, the running on the field is reversed.
And the challenge pays dividends. The ref overturns the play.
Everyone gets a bonus on this one, Brandon. The coach upstairs who says he signaled down and said challenge it, and the head coach for pulling the red flag.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th. And look at this, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. The safety Jamal Adams able to break that one up. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Carson, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. You don't see that a ton, do you? With the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
On 3rd down, it's Carson, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
It's 4th down.
They run for it with Carson, and he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield, and he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20-yard line.
Draw play. This is Carson. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 49ers.
On the delay, here's Carson. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just...
Jason Myers for the extra point.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. first connects on the PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Jerick McKinnon now to return. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Taking a shot for Samuel. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. And the tight end Olsen, right side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
19-yard line.
From the shotgun, Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage. He's got a man, complete.
Herbert's
and all the way down to the 36-yard line.
A gain of 46 yards on the play. And the 49er first.
Herbert on first down now. They'll let this go for the end zone. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Curtis Samuel, his second touchdown on the season. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Takes it at the 7. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now Wilson. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, Wilson. Underneath, he's got Olsen. Olsen too much, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Given back-to-back catches now. That one for 16, and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Carson. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Wilson with the handoff to Chris Carson.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage. I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Wilson, he's going to look to run with it. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
At the 22-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Solomon Thomas, they love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack.
And Russell Wilson gets sacked, and he tied for the most sacks in the NFL last season with 48 in total. But Seattle likes to throw the ball deep. So that means you're going to take more time to get the ball downfield. Sometimes the offensive line can't hold up.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. So now a chance for points in the opposite direction after the blocked field goal. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
In confirmation for the
And they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Now Wilson on 1st down. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson, and he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Wilson will hand to Carson on the option. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Same result as last play, 14 yards and another first down. Back now in Seattle, Washington. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. Steps away to his left. They'll get to him just inside the 15-yard line. And even after that fancy footwork we saw, a good job defensively to recover.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
on 2nd down. It's Carson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is going to be 49er football. It's a foot race. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, 10. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown.
Robbie Gould lining up for the point after.
So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they force the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard.
The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. The pass rush specialist, D. Ford, in on the stop.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Olsen too much. Underneath, he's got Olsen. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. This is Carson. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, it's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. They run it with Carson. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. The former 3rd overall pick, Solomon Thomas, with a high motor that time, and the tackle for loss. Now on 2nd and 13, Wilson. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
And 13.
3rd and long, it's Wilson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. What a tough spot to miss a kick. Just an absolute letdown.
Look, they got themselves in the field goal range, gave them a chance to take the lead. They come up empty, and now you wonder, will their offense ever see the football again?
Yeah, because on the other side, one through the post, and this thing could be over.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Parker. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout As the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Coleman on the draw. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
14-yard line.
Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop any defensively. 3rd down.
Shaquille Griffin there defensively.
On the draw play, Coleman. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
So Wilson and the Seahawks down 17-14, 27 seconds to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Oh, battle for it here, and this will be caught. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Back to throw. That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call.
Defense.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt.
17.
We've seen some big kicks in the NFL the last few years, and that one might just rank right up there.
And you know you can hear the crowd react, right? But I was focused in on the sideline and watched them absolutely erupt. I don't know how many of them thought that he was actually going to make that kick, but how about how they felt when the ball went over the post?
Now Herbert. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Herbert now to throw. Lines up and lets it go for Samuel. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
To return, it's McKinnon. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it.
Devontae Parker, 30, 10, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT.
Touchdown, San Francisco. Today's
partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one,
17.
I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the 49ers, they close out this first half at a very solid 6-2. And they'll return home next week to take on the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll